What's good, Tottenham Hotspur fans all over the globe? I am that Hotspurs guy. Call me Kieran on this wet and windy, rainy day in England. Wipe your feet at the door, you know the score. Take off your shoes, crack open the booze, hang up your coats, light up some smokes. Let's get into it. Newcastle United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. And again, another pretty bloody dry game to watch, let's be honest. It was a dry game to watch. Managed to catch a point at the end of it with man like Romero coming out of nowhere with 2 goals. It's crazy how our 2 centre-backs seem to be leading the charge right now with the amount of goals we be scoring, because our attackers can't even seem to bloody do it, you know? So yeah, shout out to Romero for the 2 goals and the shin overhead kick. You know, it is what it is. We got the result at the end of the day. We know how tough it has been playing Newcastle in recent seasons. It's been absolutely atrocious. I'm going to be honest, it's been absolutely atrocious and it's been difficult to watch. The games this season have been kind of difficult to watch. I'm not going to lie to you. And yeah, we got problems, people. We know this already, man. We know this already. We have huge problems at Tottenham Hotspur, or problem Hotspur, should I say, because that's what the club is right now. It's just a huge, big problem for all of us, causing us stress, it's causing us aggro, it's causing a lot of us to be beefing with each other online and whatever else have you. And really and truly, all we want is the best for this shitty bloody club at the end of the day, you know? I know. All right, we got Frank, and he's been pretty poor for these past, I don't know, 7-8 games, should I say. It's been pretty atrocious, but I still stand on what I say, where I feel like we should at least just give him the bloody season, you know? It's just like, what's the point in even sacking another manager again right now, only to find ourselves back into issues that we could probably find ourselves in again with another manager? I know it's not going great right now, and I know some fans probably don't see the light at the end of the tunnel with Thomas Frank right now. And, you know, that could be the case. Like, you know, we might not be able to pick up our performances or anything like that. Who knows? You know, because remember, we started well under Ange, and then it started to steadily drop after like those 12 games. You know, we had many games under Ange as well where we didn't have no shots on target. Many games under Conte, no shots on target, you know. And I just feel like right now, so many teams in the Premier League doing well at the moment, especially those teams that have been mid-table for a long time, or on like the bottom half of the table for a long time, because they've sat with a manager for longer than 3 or 4 seasons now. We're starting to see the fruits of the labour of those teams, you know, especially Palace. Like, come on. Like, even like, to be fair, Glasgow's having these problems or whatever right now. I mean, Iriola, he's having these problems at Wolves right now. But again, it's just like, look at Arteta as well. 6 years he's been at Arsenal. All right, cool, he's gotten them a trophy, but a lot of people will say, what's he won? He's won fuck all. But I'm going to tell you something. I'd be happy for Spurs to finish 2nd place 2-3 seasons in a row right now. I'm telling you, anything's better than 17th, people. Because again, that's what we need to remember, man. We finished 17th last season with 22 losses. 22! That's a lot, man, you know? And I know we've lost quite a few games already. You know, we got Brentford next, to a Frank's old team. And like I said in my last video, if we lose that, it could be problems. It could very well much be problems. But looking at Manchester United and Amorim, and so many of those fans, they want Amorim gone. But let's be honest, Manchester United fans can't settle down with anybody, because they had Mourinho who won them 2 trophies and they wanted him gone as well, you know? Like Manchester United fans, they feel like they want another Alex Ferguson to come in, but that's not going to happen, you know? But we need our owners or somebody to come out and let us know what the deal is with Thomas Frank. Is he staying? Are you backing him? Or is he going to be surplus to requirements as well and let go before the January window comes? Because again, we are close to the January window. And we know right now, Thomas Frank needs players, you know? Like, a lot of people are comparing Thomas Frank right now to Ange Postecoglou, and you have to remember, man, Ange Postecoglou, he still had Dominic Solanke, he still had Maddison, he still had Kulusevski, he still had Son. No matter how badly Son may have been playing or whatever, but Son was still providing goals, he was still assisting. Same as Maddison, same as Kulusevski, same as Dominic Solanke. We don't have any of those people right now. Nobody assisting goals other than Kudus. So that's what I said. We have huge problems at this club right now, people. if Thomas Frank was to stay, and then the January window comes around, who would be able to bring in to really change? Again, I've always said we needed that left winger to cover Son with him leaving, and we needed a proper prolific striker. That's what we needed, a proper prolific striker, not trying to rely on Richarlison again for the 5th season. No, we needed more. We needed a whole lot more. So with January coming around now, what do? Do we get rid of Frank, bring in a new manager, and then change the whole system again with the players that's already there, and then they're going to get frustrated because now there's another manager, and then now there's a new system and new tactics and way to play? Like, do we even have the patience to have to deal with that again? Because let's be honest, as Spurs fans, we're all getting pretty tired of watching these games. And it isn't just this season under Frank. We've been tired from last season, people. And the season before that. And the season before that. It's what I mean, man. Like, there's, again, huge problems at Spurs. And that's the only way to basically explain it. You know, that's the only way to explain it. Frank's having his issues, yeah. But again, like I said, we've got nobody on the bloody pitch. We got no ballers, no techers, nothing other than Van der Ven being our highest top goal scorer. Or I think it's Richarlison now after he scored like another goal in the North London derby and that. But again, that's what I'm saying. It's like even at North London derby, bro, that's the weakest I have ever seen us play in a North London derby. And I've seen a lot. That was one of the worst I've ever seen. Same as the Chelsea game. Worst I've ever seen. But I don't know, man. Like I said, man, I don't think we should be. That's what I feel anyway. But if they did sack Frank, if I was to wake up on the weekend, Saturday or tomorrow, and they said, yeah, Thomas Frank's been let go by Tottenham, I probably wouldn't even care. Because at the end of the day, it's just the Tottenham way. That is the Tottenham way. Like, you know, when some of the fans say, we need a manager that's going to come in and show us the Tottenham way. Brethren, that is the Tottenham way. Just getting rid of managers. Just getting rid of them. Bringing in players for that manager and then sacking that manager and then bringing in more new players for the new manager while the players that we brought in for the old manager stay in the club still. We don't get rid of them. We try to sell them for the same amount that we bought them for or to make a little extra profit. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. There's big problems, huge problems, man. You know? And I hear what everybody's saying, man. But again, yeah, everybody's got their opinions. Everybody's got their ideas of the manager that they would like to come in. And I don't know, people. I don't know. Like I said, it's going to be big problems, man. We've got big problems at Tottenham Hotspur. Far too many problems at Tottenham Hotspur. And it's not gonna change with the sacking of another manager. Let's be honest. I just don't think it will. But that's my opinion, you know. That's my opinion, and everybody's got one. Like arseholes. Everybody's got an opinion. But sometimes we have to keep our arseholes closed, and maybe I should just keep mine closed. But I don't know, man. That's just how I feel, you know. I'm tired. I'm just tired of the merry-go-round. Like, I've never felt more disconnected with Tottenham Hotspur as I have ever felt right now, man. Trust me. Don't get me wrong, I'm still watching every bloody game because I can watch the games for free on my Fire Stick. But at the same time, I'm like, should I even waste 90 minutes watching? But I'll watch it anyway, you know? I'll watch it anyway, man. But there's too much. There's too much going on. Too many issues. Will sacking the manager change it? I don't think so. Will bringing in more new players change what we've got? Maybe. Will the return of some of our injured players help us out if Thomas Frank does stay? Maybe. But who knows? We won't know until we get to that point. If we let Frank stay, you know? Like, he has to be given a chance to try and change it around. I get that, yeah, he sets out his team to pretty much stop the opposition. But isn't that just how football is today with many managers and their tactics anyway? It's always about, let's just stop the other team from scoring. And then when it's like, well, if we're doing our job of stopping the other team scoring, aren't we supposed to be scoring ourselves? Managers looking at him like, somebody shoot this motherfucker for having the suggestion that we should be scoring. Because that's what football's become now. It's like as long as we can kind of win this game 1-0, that's it. But I'm like, brethren, if they score 2, then score 4. Like, you know what I mean? Score 4. Like, that's what football's always been about, man. I'm tired of this, oh, let's just try and hold them off. And, nah, man, come on, man. We got players that can actually do something. Some players, some. Not a lot, some. We got to do something, man. Like I said, big issues, big problems. But you guys let me know what you feel, man. That's just how I feel anyway. I feel like we should probably still give Frank until the end of the season. no matter what happens. But again, if he was to be sacked, I wouldn't even really care either, because whoever comes in next is going to be the same bloody issue too. And then after about a couple of months, fans are going to be like, this guy's shit too. He's bang average. He's this and he's that. We need to get rid of him. Or because he hasn't got this player. Or because he hasn't got that player. It's literally a circle of excuses that we keep coming back around to, no matter who the manager is. And we just never seem to really grasp the problem, the huge issue at Problem Hotspur, which is our terrible fucking signings that we have had in the past decade, you know, and the merry-go-round of bloody managers, and the constant changing of tactics and formation. You know, we've got to change that, man. All of that needs to change, people. Trust me, it's got to change, man. But that's how I feel, though. Anyway, people, man. You lot let me know how you feel. Hit me up in the comments, like, share and subscribe. I am that Hot Spurs guy, people, walking in this rainy ass British weather as per usual. Hit me up. Peace.